Good evening, everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I have to learn not to say that too often. Figure out something else to fill in those gaps. Hi there. My name is Monica Formosa and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Queensland, Australia. Thank you for joining me tonight. For my card tonight, I will be recreating this card that I made for the SU Colour Challenge over on Facebook. There is a group over there. That's exactly what it's called. SU exclamation mark Colour Challenge. And this is the colours that we were given for August. Pool Party, Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, and Blushing Bride. I've also brought in a little bit of early Espresso ink and the these beautiful brushed brass butterflies. I knew I wouldn't be able to say that properly. And the centers in the Fresh Freesia flowers, I've used the the beautiful, what are they called? The Iridescent Rhinestone basic jewels. And that, I just grabbed them because they tend to pick up whatever color you're using. I'm not sure whether you can see that sparkle, but those are there. Now the DSP for this card comes from two different packs. One is the Awash in Beauty, and that's this gorgeous pack of papers, and I'm actually using the B side of this double panel here, so we'll be using that particular design. And then Hues of Happiness. Now also the B side, what I've done is I've just grabbed this little section here and cut a tag out using that little piece there of Pool Party. And I love these papers too. I love the flowers, and then on the back there's all these lovely textures that you can use in backgrounds. Right, now I've already mentioned the butterflies and the iridescent rhinestones. Using hand penned petals stamp set, tailor-made tag dies, and the dies that coordinate with the hand penned petal stamp set, penned flowers dies. We'll be using this detailed die, and then the flowers as well to create those. And I've done all my die cutting beforehand just to save a little bit of time. Colours, Fresh Freesia Dark and Light Stampin' Blends, Pale Papaya Dark and Light Stampin' Blends, and also the Colour Lifter. And I'll show you what I'm going to, how to use that. And then your early Espresso ink pad. And I'm also using my Stamparatus to get this thanks down the bottom here on the tag positioned where I need it to be. So we'll be using that. You can use a block if you're confident in doing so. And a little bit of ribbon on my tag. Once again, I love the sparkle on this, and again, like I said, it just tends to pull in the colors that are on the front of the card there. And that's the glittered Organdy ribbon, and that's in the annual catalogue. So, okay. Before we start, I will say good evening to everyone that's joined me. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Diana. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you happen to be watching this over on YouTube, thank you for joining me over there. I will be downloading and putting it over there onto YouTube as well. So thank you so much for joining me there. So to begin with, you need a basic white thick card base, trimmed to whatever your card base size you prefer. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I have my own measurements. A piece of the DSP, and I've cut it down to 1/8 of an inch less on two sides, which gives me a 1/16 of an inch border, just a tiny little 1/16 of an inch border around the outside. I've got a pool party tag already cut. The detailed die from the pen flower dies, and then I've also cut some fresh Freesia, the larger flowers, and 3 smaller ones in pale papaya. So we'll be colouring those with our blend pens just to give them a little bit of dimension. So good evening, Linda and Nikki, and also Vicky. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. How are you all? I hope everyone is well. So we've got a bit happening in our place this weekend. So this coming weekend we've got a 21st, and then the footballers are coming to town. The Cowboys and the Bulldogs are playing in Bundaberg this weekend, and managed to grab some tickets to see, for hubby to go with a few friends. So that's what he's got planned. And I'm the designated driver. I'm not actually going to the football, but I've kindly offered to drive them. So that will be exciting for the fellas. All right, so we've just glued that down. I like to use Tombow. It just gives me a little bit of wriggle time to get that where I need it to be. But you can use whatever your preference is. Now for this tag, what I'm going to do first is grab my stamp apparatus, and we're going to stamp the thanks down. I'll just move those out the road. Excuse my arm going across the camera. Okay, I'm not sure if some of my regulars have seen me do this before, but we will go through the steps again. So I have a clear piece of plastic that I use that's you use it similarly like the Stampin'-A-Jig, the old Stampin'-A-Jig. And what I like to do is I like to ink up my stamp, and then I will stamp my plastic, and that will give me a template underneath. You always make sure that this is pushed right up into that top corner. And then I will get my whatever I'm stamping, cardstock or DSP, and I'm just going to get it where I need it to be. And this stamp is actually pretty good because it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight, and I like to have it on a bit of a jaunty angle, which is tricky because, no, this way I think. What does that look like, guys? I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to secure my DSP with my magnet. I will re-ink my stamp, and we'll just gently, not too hard because it is photopolymer, and you can distort your image if you press too hard. And if you're happy with that, you can go again if you're not, but yep, quite like that. We will take that away. We will put this back, and we will just wipe this off before that goes somewhere where it doesn't need to. And that's all we need for there. We don't need that again. Okay, so to create this tag, I'm going to just apply glue in the larger areas I think that's probably all we need there. I've lost my little holder, my glue holder. There we go. Okay, and just kind of will get it to go down. Now I haven't quite taken all those pieces out of the die cut, but that doesn't matter because they will be all covered up. All right, so now to colour these flowers, first we'll do the fresh freesia, and I'm with no thought whatsoever. I'm just going to apply colour first in dark, and then I'm going to go over the edges in the light. And then to blur those harsh lines between the cardstock and the colour, I'm just going to go over the outside edges with my colour lifter, and that will just fade those edges into the cardstock. Okay, that's one. Okay, first dark. Once again, there's absolutely no rhyme or reason doing this. You just go for it. Dark. A little bit of light around the edges. And then your white colour lifter. Just to blur those lines and soften them. Okay, so you can already see the first one. It's like really blurred those harsh lines that you get. Okay. Again, with actually I won't do the dark, I don't think. I'll just go light with the smaller flowers. These ones don't have a great deal of room for any colour, and I'll do these all at once. And this just gives a little bit of dimension to the flowers, so they're not flat. Okay, right. So now it's a matter of gluing these down. By all means, you can just manipulate those petals a little bit so they're not so flat. Oh, come on. And I'm not following the pattern that's here on this die cut. I'm not following that. I'm just going to kind of, I absolutely love this stamp set and dies. If ever I'm stuck for a birthday card, a feminine one, this will always be my go-to. It's just beautiful. All right, and I'm going to stick this under here. Oops, still need that. All right, add a little bit of glue to these and we'll pop these under. And stick that there. Denise, you might need to, if you're having problems, maybe go out and come back in. And this one I'm going to just stick down like so. And I'm going to now grab a little bit of ribbon. Awesome, Denise, thank you. Just a little bit of ribbon. And we're going to just push that through and create a loop. I've got way too much ribbon here, but I'll trim that once it's on the card. And just go gently because you don't want to rip the top of your card if you can help it. And this isn't exactly the softest ribbon to work with, but just gently tug. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to add a few dimensionals onto the back here. And because there's a good chance that this will be put in the post, I'm going to add quite a few. Oops, that's gone. And yes, I colour the backs of my dimensionals, that way I can see if I have taken the backs off. And I will add a little drop of glue to the backs of each dimensional. That will also give me a little bit of wriggle time. I know it's kind of, some people think it might be a bit of a waste, but you know, for those of us that are a bit pedantic and a bit of a jaunty angle, we're going to just, and now I will trim. Which way? This way. Let's go this way. And let's go this way. And I'm going to grab a glue dot or two just to put under, just so I get those little tails sitting where oh, where did that go? I've just lost a glue dot, guys. It's flicked off. And that one's nearly done the same thing. All right, so I'm just going to bring that one over there. So it looks like we've, and oops, bring that one over there like that. There we go. And to finish off the front, I will add a few of these lovely, lovely, lovely rhinestone jewels. Now I've put 3, oh come on, 3 of the smaller size in each of the larger flowers, and I haven't actually put any in the pale papaya ones. Oops, don't. But if you feel, oh come on, I think I need more, a little bit more. I've taken all the putties come off my take a pick tool, and I'm scared if I'm going to wind it too much it's going to all, there we go, that's better. All right, so three small ones in the larger fresh freesia flowers, and then if you feel like the smaller ones are a little bit bare, you can add them in. What I would like to do though is I'm going to take the top off a mini dimensional, and I'm going to actually stick them under these larger petals, and that will hold them up for me because they're already falling flat and I don't like it. So see if I can get one under here. Oh, I can kind of see, I can just squeeze in a bit more. There we go. All right, and we'll do the same over here. Oof, kind of. Oh, cheeky thing. Those backs of the dimensionals get absolutely everywhere. I'm not kidding. Sneaky little things. There we go. And one more. See if I can get one more under him over here. Tuck him right in underneath there. There we go. And that will hold. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, excuse me. Okay, now I don't like having my inside of the card naked, so I've got a piece of the DSP that I've used on the front. I had a little bit left over, so I've just cut a really little strip, just a thin strip, and we'll just add that to the bottom, and that's it. There's your card. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed that. Was there anything else? No, I don't think there was anything else. Oh, butterflies. Sorry, yes. Now, you don't have to put the butterflies on, but I kind of thought that. I love these butterflies. So let's put some butterflies on. Put one up here. One down here. These are so darn cute. Number 3, where are you going, number 3? There we go. Yep. Gorgeous, love it. Love these colors, beautiful soft colors for the challenge in August. I'm part of Color Inspirations, and well, the last few challenges actually have been really bright, vibrant, strong colors, and it's been that's been a bit of a challenge for me because I don't use those type of colors a lot. And now swapping back to these soft ones, it's been, oh yes, this is me. Any questions, guys? I have put the link for the challenge if you'd like to join. It is a group, so you do need to answer some questions if you want to join the group. Thank you, ladies. I'm glad you liked it. I have quite a few thank you cards that need to go out in the post, so this will be very handy. I've got another 2 now that I can add to my stash. So yeah, awesome. Okay, guys, that's it for me tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching from over on YouTube, please like my video, and if you like what you've seen tonight and think you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'd really enjoy that, having you watch me regularly. But yeah, that's it for me tonight, and hopefully, fingers crossed, all being well, I plan to be here again next week. So bye for now, and have a great week. See you later.